Yeah, it was a bit crazy, eh?
Never in doubt.
Not really. No.
I mean, Jermaine Osaka showed amazing nerves, didn't he, for a young guy, like 3 big plays in 8 minutes.
Yeah, no, he did. Well, the goal kick from the sideline was a crucial one. The rest were not too, a little bit easier. The last one wouldn't have been easy either with the pressure one, but we know what he brings, and that's why he's in first grade.
Darius, you said to him, can you kick it in the 77th minute?
Yeah, if he's back himself, then he said yes. So, I mean, I know he's a good goal kicker and he's a good kicker as well, but I wanted him to be confident as well. Otherwise, we'd take a different option. He wanted it and kicked it.
Must have been chaotic out there, I guess, and even in Golden Point it was a pretty chaotic end. And did you quite understand what that last penalty was for as well?
Oh, I'm not sure what the penalty was for. I think it was offside or markers leaving early, something like that. It's a tough one, but at the end of the day, it was awarded and we kicked the goal, and I'm glad we're on the good side of it.
Was there getting to a sense of a point of frustration, I guess, in the 74-75, and you had plenty of chances, and then I guess couldn't convert one until that point? Yeah, to their credit, they defended really well, and they did frustrate us quite a bit, but I thought our first half wasn't great, but I thought I'm really proud of the effort, the way we put it in the second half, and good teams get away with those results. Sometimes you're not playing at your best, but you find a way to do it, and I thought we did it. Wayne, was it only one person on the bench that going into extra time?
Yeah, that's all we had left, yeah.
I mean, they're the wins that shape the season, aren't they, Wayne? And you've got to win those close games to be top four.
Yeah, well, they're really important you win those close games, yeah. Roosters and Melbourne lost the last 2 weeks to the Tigers here in similar type conditions and, similar type of game and low scoring. So they're doing something pretty right. They're doing something that's stopping good teams from getting points. And so from our point of view, it's a pretty vital win. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be pretty sometimes.
When you posted on footy, did you ever won a game without scoring a try?
No, I can't remember that. But, one thing you learn about what I'm in is that if you're a longevity coach, that anything that's going to happen to you is going to happen to you. Good or bad or indifferent, it's going to happen. Okay, so I'm pleased it was on the good side tonight.
Wayne, how did you think Boyd's obviously it was his hamstring, wasn't it?
Yeah, his hamstring. Corey's done a hip flexor, but they usually mend themselves in a week or so. And Sam took a knock, but Sam's okay. So Tavita will be our biggest issue. Yeah, it's not too bad, but might keep him out next week.
So you'd be probably going to play next week, right?
Doesn't look like it. Well, again, it's not a bad tear, so yeah, we'll just wait and see.
That Logic was good again, wasn't he, Wayne? Ran fearlessly.
Yeah, well, he's brave, there's no doubt about that. But he's only going to get better with time, and he's just working his way in. I think he's remarkable what he's doing with the amount of pressure he's been under, and he's not a liability in the team. I think that's important to us, and he's doing a good job for us.
You signed the Sarko from the Sharks, didn't you, Wayne? That all come together. Did you see something in him?
No, he wanted to play at the Broncos. We got a telephone call. He wanted to come to the Broncos. So I had a look at him on a bit of vision then, and could see they could really play. So, but the Sharks did recruit him, but just got a phone call saying that the kid wanted to come to the Broncos. I'd just come back and we grabbed him.
Thoughts on another Shark, Jack?
Yeah, well, Jack's rusty. Jack's he needed to do what he did here tonight. We needed to get him on the footy field. He had a couple of errors around him, things that won't be there in a couple of weeks' time. But so we're pleased to have him. He'll be a really good player for us. And you just got to understand that when you've had a long layoff like he has in the first game, he'll be so much better next week for what happened here tonight.
Makes no difference now, but he got up pretty convinced he had that try midway through the second half. Did you have any thoughts there?
Who, Jack?
Jack, yeah.
Yeah, well, he was the only one that thought he did.
Good act at it.
I was trying to anyway. Forgot about the bunker.
Times were you losing hope and it was getting tight at the end? Full time, 77 minutes?
Oh no, definitely not. I think our second half first half was frustrating definitely, and we come in and spoke about it at half time, and that's what I'm most pleased about, that we went out there and actually did some things that we wanted to do in the second half, and still wasn't perfect, and we still didn't play to our potential, but I liked what we did, and we had a simple game plan in the second half, and we stayed at it, and we got there in the end.
Have you went to rehab against the Eagles on field and then make a decision, because he's quite enough hidden?
Yeah, well, look, the way the game was going, we made a decision at half time we'd just take any twos we could get, and in the end it worked out for us, because we should have taken, we didn't take one in the first half, it was another kickable one, but outside of that, that's where the points were coming, and when they scored that try with about 20 minutes to go in the game, you know, I still felt we were never out of it, and I was pretty confident we could win it because we're doing a lot of things right that we hadn't been doing in the first half. We played like we did in the first half, we wouldn't have got in any chance at the end here. It was similar to the Dragons 2 weeks ago. We were in that place, but we learned some lessons from there, and we could turn the second half around, so it was good.